Hi, this is Kiran Arora. I'm the Senior Data Manager at Rutgers DOMC. In this training video, I would like to demonstrate how to fix systematic errors or make systematic changes in bulk on FreezerPro database. I'm going to share my screen. All right. So the request that I have from Philippines side that I'm going to use as an example for this video is that so bulk um, um, samples were uploaded for printing, and we want to change the name of all the samples um, in the aliquot ID variable as well as in the sample name variable. So just for demonstration purposes, um, here is the aliquot ID. It's 300101B dash class 1. So for all of the samples that are collected in baseline, we would also like to add visit type information in the aliquot ID name as well as in the sample name over here. Let me share the other screen. Let's see better over here. So this is the sample name over here. It contains information regarding PID and abbreviation of the sample type. And for both aliquot IDs and sample name, we want to add the information regarding the visit type. So 3-letter, 3-character abbreviation of the visit type. So here are all the different samples. So this is the plasma samples. Similarly for whole blood samples, we don't have anything about the visit type. We'll be adding that here. So the way that you accomplish this is first, for the label printing preparation station, here are all the samples where I would like to make the changes. I would right click on the subdivision that's nesting all the samples. So the samples are in these one, but this is the lowest subdivision that's nesting all the samples. And I would click on sample report, include all of this information and download a CSV file. There are a lot of samples. There's like over 1,500 samples. So the report processing will take a minute or so. All right, and then I'll just click here to download the report. There's 1,872 samples and a report it is generated. So I had downloaded this before as well, so I'll show you where I saved it. So you would just basically save that CSV file from the download folder and move it to the desired location. And when you actually have it in the CSV, sorry, the download folder, the report will be named something like this, which is very odd name. So it's very important to change the name yourself. And I've saved it here in the first batch. So these two are the same files. So first I saved this file, the CSV file from the downloads. I saved it here and I called it like the untouched file from the FreezerPro. It's very important to keep a copy of the initial database in case when you're making changes, something gets disrupted, you can go back to what you had before. So anytime you're making any bulk changes, on FreezerPro database in this manner. Please save an untouched file. All right, so basically what I did is I saved this and then I did Control C and Control V, made a copy of this and changed the name to the final re-upload. So I'll just delete this for now because we don't need a copy of that. Okay, so this is the final file in which basically right now it's not the final, it's the same thing, but I will be making changes on this to make it final. And the variables that I need to change are the name variable as well as the aliquot ID variable, and that is here. So column M and column B is what I want to change. So, so in column M, what I need to change is after 00 dash A, I need to put a dash BLN for the baseline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Control F to find and so replace function. So if it is 00 dash A here, I'm going to change it to 00 dash A dash BLN and replace all. So it was 600 something replacements that we made this in this manner. So similarly, we're going to have 01 dash B and 02 dash B. That will also replace by putting the BLN in the middle. So 01 dash B and 01 dash B. Replace all, so 624 replacements here, and then there will be 624 replacements of this. 624. So that's all of the variables are now changed to not variables, the sample names will now have a BLN in the middle. So I'm just gonna have a quick look as to see where, if there is any place where there isn't. So the idea is to find a key variable that you can, use the find replace function on to make the bulk change. All right, so it seems like all the ones over here has this change already, and I'm going to do same for this one. So again, it's the same thing. So there are multiple aliquots of this fax D. Like if, another method I could have done is instead of going with this, I could have gone with this and then added BLN prior to fax D1 or class PBMC's one, but I think it will be way quicker to do it this manner. So again, so select the column where you want to add changes, Control F, and then click on replace, and I'll just start with this one first, replace all. So 600 replacements are done here, and then I'm going to select one here, and replace all. 600 replacements are made, and then A, and all the A's are the ones that have 00 here. So make some changes here. A, replace all. 600 replacements are made. The other ones are like over here was 624, and those ones were the extra PAX gene RNA tubes, which doesn't have any aliquot ID because they are not stored in any aliquots. So this is basically the final document that has then now the visit type information as well. So I would save it, close it, and go to the FreezerPro over here. Click on actions and update the samples. You won't click on import because every time you import the samples, that means the barcode is generated. In this case, since we had already uploaded the samples in the past and they are associated with a barcode, FreezerPro generated barcode, so we cannot upload the samples again. We're not gonna import it again. We're just going to update some information about the sample. So we'll click on the update button, and it is stored, so uploaded, batch one. This is the final file that's re-uploaded. Open and update. Since it's a lot of samples, it might take a minute or so to upload this information. All right, so these records are successfully updated. And now let's double check the info. So see now, initially when in the beginning of video, when I was showing what I'm changing, the information regarding visit type was missing. Now it is here. For all of these, I'll check another one. So the RNA, since this is not aliquoted, right? So there are no aliquots. You don't see aliquot ID here, but the sample name has this information. All right. So the key the key message for this tutorial that I want to get across is whenever you are doing any bulk changes to the database by using the update function on the FreezerPro, do save a copy of the untouched file. It has happened many times when I was trying to make some changes and I wanted to revert back to the initial one, and I didn't have it saved, and that caused a lot of you know like trouble on me in terms of remembering what was changed. Right now it's just one change, but it could be a lot more. Another thing that I would recommend is to also put a date over here. So this is 2022 0209, so that I remember like which date I made what change, and you can also track it on the audit log. 2022 02, oops. 0209. All right, so that's all for this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions regarding this. Thank you. Bye.